Hey, yo, it's Brandon Lord. Welcome back to Rome Total War as a Scipii. If you recall, last time we helped the Julii up in Gaul. We've scouted out Carthage, and the Macedonians have moved against us, possibly at Corinth. Although they've not declared war, I don't think, yet, but they may be doing that. We have a large army stationed in Sicily that we're going to send out. The Brudii have expanded to Segestica. Everything is happening. Everything's moving. Oh my gosh! Anyway, Asinius here is... Oh, yes, I forgot to mention that we do have our upgraded bodyguard, the Roman Armored General, after the Mar uniforms last time. I did forget to mention that. So, we're going to save it, end the turn here, and see what's going on. Looks like the... Oh! Numidia took Carthage. Holy cow. Numidia! Dang, girl. You cray. Girl, you cray. Holy cow. Looks like Carthage is kind of dead. I mean, if they lost Carthage, I mean, what does Carthage have if they don't have Carthage? We're now the richest and best faction, so that's always cool. Capua has finished construction, and they are now a large city. Look at Julianus Scipio and his trades. Holy cow. We're going to build a dockyard there. Also, we can get some more trade opportunities. Messana. What should we get here? Guess I'll go blacksmith. Syracuse. Army barracks. That'll allow us to train legionary and praetorian cohorts. Very powerful units. And we'll see those when I get that building built. Carlos can go ahead and build a light barracks there for some more troopins. And Sparta can go ahead and build a forum. A little more population growth. I believe forum. Is it the level 3 market that gives population growth, or it's level 4? I don't remember. Kydonia has finished such form, and they're going to build a city barracks, so we can train cohorts there if need be. Train a couple more auxilia and Croton. It looks like the plague has ended, which is good, and we'll send more of the peasants over to Sparta to disband and repopulate Sparta. And they're up to 4,600. That's very nice. Yeah, and we can merge these histati. Control A and M to merge once more. I'll say it again. And we got 6 relatively good units. Don't want to disband them, as the Macedonians have quite a bit of force here. Lots of levy pikemen, lots of kind of squishy units, but that's okay. Got their faction leader up here, yes, and he's cool. He's cool with me. Training some assassins in Syracuse, all good. I believe one more turn until we can send that army out, so that'll be nice for us. And we're still going to attack Thapsus, because we are at war with the Carthaginians. No point in going at war with Numidians yet. Although we do want to take Carthage definitely soon. So war with the Numidians may not be far from our thoughts. Anyway, let's go check out what the Numidian capital's up to. Cirta. They got some desert infantry. They got their faction leader. Gizgo the Cunning. Yeah, we can't really see much else in this. We'll move over, and we'll go spy at... We'll stick here. We'll see what they're going on. It seems like the Egyptians are still holding on over there, so that's fine. And how's Lucius Scipio going on up here? Oh, got a nice Brudii army, a nice Julii army, and a nice Scipii army up here to help. I think I'll keep my guys there to defend, because the Gauls do have a large force there, so we may have to worry about that. And we're getting their turn. Looks like the Brudii have joined up with us. Oh, there we go. Macedon has sieged us. So now the Romans are going to go to war with Macedon. And that was kind of foolish. Betrayed by Macedon. Why am I saying that so weird? Macedon. There you go. Come on. Pontus is now the richest faction. They must have a lot of money. Holy cow. Corinth has finished its public baths. We can queue up something. Not that it really matters. Queue up a legion barracks. And that'll be good. For if we survive the siege, which we should be. I think we can handle it. We have stone walls, and we have a couple post-Marian troops, as well as some light legions of pre-Marian units, so that's fine. And Thapsus is having a riot, so that's not good for them. That's not their faction leader or anything, and it's not their or it is their capital, my bad. So there's that for them. And yeah, things are looking pretty good on the west. I'm a little worried about the Macedonians, though, as they can be powerful. I'm debating whether to take Asinius over there, but I really think that we need Asinius to start taking African settlements. Because if Numidia gets a monopoly in Africa, it'll be even with Numidia and their pretty bad units, it'll be hard to unentrench them. So, yeah. Although, let's see. Yeah. So we'll put these units in the army here. A nice 20 army. Put them in the boats. Send the boats over. Right there. Come on. I clicked, didn't I? Oh, I guess we'll go right there. And next turn we should be able to land it. Oh, there's the spy. The spy was in this. Why was he in this navy? Whatever. Anyway, we'll be able to deposit our army next turn and attack Thapsus. Yeah. And looks like the Burdian army is retreating, although they have some members here. And we're continuing our stalwart defense of Mediolanum for the Julii. So that's nice of us, isn't it? Isn't that nice? Yes. You're a good boy. And Lawlius here is learning some good trades. Law! Yes. And that'll continue. And I'm really happy today. I don't know why. I'm just so happy. So happy. So happy. And looks like possibly Decius Julius is going to go attack Massilia here. Interesting angle. Weaken the Gauls' weaker settlements before taking out the larger settlement of Batavium. That's a possible strategy. That has some merit to it. Although I'd rather take out Batavium, so I'm not fighting a two-front war. But that's just my opinion. We're going to build some units in Kydonia and Rhodes because we definitely need to get some navies to defend against the Macedonians, and we need to get some better units to defend against the Macedonians as well. Even though that'll cripple our population, we do need to do that, unfortunately. And we're going to save it. And, we have plenty of population here. We can probably train something. Training unit Archer Auxilia for now. That'll be good. Save it. And I think that's everything we're going to do for this turn. Did this navy move? Yes, it did. And end the turn. Alright, right, that spy was going to move up. And looks like Macedonian broke off from the siege. Carthage wishes to get a ceasefire. No, not now. How about if you give us Lepsis Magna? That's the small town to the south. We'll give you a ceasefire if you give us that, and then we may go attack Numidia instead. That's an angle. No? Okay. Because if you would have gave us Lepsis Magna, we may have, Vindex! Windex, as some may say. But I don't find him to be that much for cleaning windows. He's got a large force to attack us here. Can Aulus Scipio defend against Lugatrix? Actually, we ambushed him. And we failed. That's what happened, isn't it? Oh, shoot. We're on the attack against Vindex. If you fail an ambush, it's like attacking the enemy army. And that's unfortunate. But we'll have to go from there. I probably didn't actually need to fight this battle, did I? I probably could have retreated. Shoot. Oh well. We'll line up our infantry per normal. Our relatively healthy infantry in the front, injured infantry in the back, as reserves, as I like to do as the Romans. We may lose this army here. No, I definitely I don't have any guarantees of victory here. Especially with kind of a crappy commander like Aulus. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name. Aulus. I don't know. Whatever. I'm close enough, right? I'm not very good at pronouncing things, so there's that. Anyway, I'll move up our army here and see what their army's up to, and then we'll respond accordingly. Actually, are they going to move out against us? Or maybe they're just moving in front of the rock. There's their chosen warlord cavalry, their new cavalry there. Their new general. Very large shields, heavy chainmail, heavy spears. They're pretty powerful. And here is our Roman armor general with large pretty much same upgrades, but different kinds of metals and different armor strategies, such as Lorica Segmentica, which is the famous Roman armor. Although there is some debate with scholars whether the Romans ever used Lorica Segmentica, but many believe that they did. Basically an early version of scale armor that was commonly used. Well, I shouldn't say commonly used. The Roman version wasn't commonly used anywhere, but scale armor was used in medieval times, early medieval times, the Dark Ages. But anyway, enough about history. Nobody cares about history except me. No, I'm just kidding. History is awesome. If you don't like history, you need some help, because history is very cool, especially this time period. I enjoy this time period immensely. Lots of things going on in this time period, especially the Romans. Like, how the Romans won against all these odds is just amazing. So, if you're ever into history, make sure you study the Roman era because it's very important, especially for military history. And the Gaul army is much wider than ours, so we gotta hope that we can protect our flanks. And we'll move forward here. That's not a good angle. There we go. And we should be able to engage them from there. Maybe throw some javelins from our Histante. What do you think, Reginald? Shall we throw javelins from our Histante? And here they have some Barbarian Elite. If you remember from our Gaul campaign, we had Barbarian Elite. These are some of my unique units. I replaced Druids with Barbarian Elite, and those are trainable as kind of capstone infantry in large cities, much as Praetorian cohorts are capstone units for a huge city. Yeah, okay. In any huge city of the Romans, you can train Praetorian cohorts because you have a imperial palace that allows you to train Praetorian cohorts. You don't even need the level of barracks required. So, just saying that. And that's kind of the same thing with Barbarian Elite. You can train that at Barbarian Large City. Sped it up there a little bit. Kind of laggy. Sorry about that, but the game seems to be going fine. Just when I speed up, it gets a little laggy. I don't know why. Oh. And it's time for us to press the attack while they're fiddling around. So, let's go. Histati, move. Barbarians, move. Hoplites, move. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can hurt them. Okay, you guys need to take out the war. If you can't, oh no, I don't know. You guys stay back here for now. They got a chosen warlord. I don't want you to deal with that if we don't have to. And our Histati should start throwing javs soon, and that will hurt them a little bit. And then we'll try to engage in a melee attack frantically. And we may have a shot here. If we can break their war bands, we have a pretty good shot. Because their warlords, yeah, are definitely more powerful than ours. But if we can, again, break their war bands, we have a shot. And we're going to engage their war dogs before they can send them out against us with our cavalry there. And they're not going to be able to do a single thing about it. So yeah. And okay, their army's disorganized currently, so we can charge in right now, and that would be a good plan. So let's go. Charge, charge, charge. Everybody charge. They're very disorganized right now. Charge. Get in there. Okay, you too. Come on. Click on you. There we go. And then you need to get in here as well. And we might have a shot. Might. Oh, we're already routing? We're already routing? Oh, this isn't good. I thought I had a shot, but I guess not. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Oh, this guy has too many negative morale traits, especially for very hard battle difficulty. It's not going to work. And basically our whole army's already routing. A very epic battle here between their commander and our commander, though. We might actually be able to win that. Our hoplites are holding strong because they're not really getting hurt by the enemy infantry, so. But they are wavering. Oh, they're shaking now. May be able to hold against this infantry pretty well. And they'll lose some damage. But the rest of our army is pretty much routing except our general and this unit here of Histati. Very, very nice unit of Histati. Sonic Cry Command. And apparently their general ran away, and now we're fighting a unit of swordsmen, which isn't good for us. And hoplites are starting to take some damage from this unit, so that's unfortunate. They are getting into melee range. But they are losing quite a few men. But we'll probably rout before we do any good damage. And there we go. The Histati routed. Now it's just up to our general. Got one unit of injured Samnites that came back from routing. Their first unit that routed. You started the whole problem. You started it? And now you're going to try to end it? Huh, right. We got our cavalry to come back. We'll engage those cavalry with our Samnites and maybe our general. Oh, stupid Samnites. If he wouldn't have routed, we could have had a chance there to take them out. But now our general's kind of surrounded by enemy troops. Probably not going to win this battle here. Probably going to lose our general, to be honest. Not that I really care. This guy's going to get pummeled by this unit of... Oh, look at Vindex. And we've been clearly defeated. Oh, come... Really? Last second? The last second they kill us. To kill our commander. So that didn't go well at all. We did a little bit of damage to him, but not enough. I kind of figured that would happen eventually. But... another sad day for Rome, as Louis Scipio is dead, and the Romans have lost. Looks like Vindex is pushing south. We still have a little force up here, though. And we can partake in some battles, help out a little bit. So we'll stand next to Mediolanum. And looks like Vindex here is still doing pretty good. And the Julii really don't have much force over in this area. I don't know why they're pushing west with everything. And Louis Scipio is dead. Second is Lawlius, who's got a priest of Saturn. Gravitation inroads. We can build a barracks, better barracks there. Always good. I don't know why Macedonians stopped sieging us. I'm not going to complain, but it's rather strange. And there we go. There's the war with Macedon. From everybody. So everybody's declared war. Move these archers up. Help us with the garrison there. And we'll create some auxilia to replace these hastati. So we don't lose out on any population. We'll just replace the units. That'll be nice for us. And it's a little unhappy, though, but that's okay. I think it'll be okay. Actually, let's turn it down 1. Yeah. Then we can turn it back up. But then it should be okay, right? Right. And I'll move our spy down. Let's check out what's going on in these armies. They got Eunice here. Some phalanx pikemen. They got Macedonian cavalry. Lots of militia hoplites and levy pikemen, though, so I'm not super worried. But, again, I'm not sure why they stopped sieging. Not sure at all. And just checking up here on the map. Doesn't look like Thrace is really expanding at all. They haven't taken this settlement. And they're down to 4. Or they're up to 4. They're not down. Macedonia and Thrace are equal with settlements, which is pretty interesting. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually they're unbalanced. I don't know if I've said that before, but usually that's how it goes. And it looks like they're gonna push forward to take Lugdunum as well. Interesting. And we'll deposit Licinius here. And next turn you should be able to siege Thapsus. And hopefully the Numidians and Carthaginians will fight there and make it a lot easier for us. And then we could probably swing down and take Lepsis Magna, as I would imagine they probably don't have much garrison there, as it is a town. And this allows them to train Numidian legionnaires in Carthage. They can start training those, which are very powerful. So we'll have to watch out for Numidian legionnaires. Oh, they're not very powerful. They're about equal to our early legionary cohorts. But they're not bad. Put our assassins in the boat here, and we'll... What? You know what? I actually need assassins over here to deal with Macedon. Carthage really isn't doing much, so assassins to Macedon is the good plan. Continue construction here. Actually, we'll get rid of this cavalry. We don't really need that extra cav, do we? Not really. Get rid of one of each, and then we'll deposit those on our ships and send them over to help a little bit. Everything else is looking pretty good on our front here. Not too worried about anything going on. And my nose has really been acting up today. I don't know why. It's me. I was driving home today, and I sneezed so hard. I had like a couple huge sneezes. I almost went in the other lane. And, okay, we can retreat. Good. But I sneezed so hard, there's like sneeze particle all over the steering wheel. So I had to like take a paper towel and wipe it off while I was driving. It was kind of gross. So my nose is acting up a little bit today. Probably because the weather is a little weird. It's been rainy and really humid and stuff, which really makes my nose go. Publius Scipio, look at him with his management. Holy cow. Carlos has finished stuff. We'll build some stablers. Son has finished the blacksmith. We were building something else. I didn't really catch what we were doing. That's okay. And now we can attack Thapsus. Build some rams. We may indeed siege attack, but they do have pony infantry, which can shred most of our units here. So we may not siege attack after all, because we do not want to take unnecessary casualties, especially because we can't retrain a lot of our units like Hastati and stuff. So we want to keep those healthy for later battles. And yeah, they have a very light garrison in Lepsis Magna, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, it looks like Spain did take these settlements here in Spain. So looks like Carthaginians are down to 2 settlements already. They don't have any islands, and they don't have anything else going on. And the Brutii look like they're sieging Aquincium here, so they're going to move northward. They may attack the Dacians. The Dacians may be under siege by the Thracians. It looks like Macedon's pulling back for some reason, but they are at war with us. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. They had a large army on a ship. We need to get these ships over here ASAP. They may be trying to land on one of our islands. That could be dangerous. We'll see, though. And we'll go from there, of course. Yeah, large Macedonian forces are not the best to deal with. So, we'll go from there. We'll see what they're doing, and we'll save it. And I think that's about it we're going to do for this turn. We might add some cavalry. Add some cavalry. There we go. That's what I meant to say. And save it in the turn. And, oh, a large army of Amulius Julius Miculius has decided to attack Vindex with us right next to it. So let's see if Amulius Julius Miculius can defeat Vindex, lay Windex of the Spindex. And they got some early legionary corps. They got some onagers. They got some very advanced units in here. So let's engage. It's kind of interesting that we're having more battles just with our little army up here than we are anywhere else. But Macedon didn't fall through with their attack. Carthage sucks. So I'm sorry that we can't provide. I can't provide you with much action in those areas. And I need to take a drink, so I'll be right back.
We will shed our blood today to aid our Roman friends, the Julii. They would do the same for us in like circumstances.
See, that's a little glitch in the speeches. Sometimes they say that, even though they are the Julii, they'll say the wrong one. But that's fine. I'm over it. And our forces probably aren't going to help too much, but we'll try. We might be able to take out like 100 enemy units, and that might change the tide of the battle. I don't know. They do outnumber the enemy quite a bit, but who knows? Again, as I said before, the our computer allies, they have the same. It's like fighting. They're like fighting each other on medium battle difficulty. So neither side has like a morale or unit combat advantage, unlike we do with we have a huge disadvantage because we're playing on very hard. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, all our infantry has entered the fray, so let's line that up right there. Run it, and we'll send our cavalry right there. Actually, the general isn't in our cavalry, which is very odd. It's in our Estati. So we can just send our cavalry to go help right away. We don't need to wait, because if the general's in the cavalry, I'd rather not lose the general right away, you know. But if it's not, I don't really care about the unit. And we'll send our army right there. That should help. We'll run it up, because it looks like they're going to meet already. So if we're going to help, we better start helping now. And they got a lot of swordsmen and war bands. They don't have any chosen swordsmen, I don't think, so their army isn't that great. It looks like they're going to skirmish with enemy cav here. A little cavalry skirmish? Maybe not. And it looks like the Julii have lots of Samnite gladiators, which are definitely better than war bands, and probably a little better than swordsmen, because they do have 2 HP. But chosen swordsmen would definitely be able to do some good damage to them. And it looks like they're going to engage in all fronts here. Principes should be able to handle barbarian mercenaries pretty well. Town Watch are going to lose to the warband, however. So they're going to lose on the left flank here, it looks like, as they are wavering, and the warbands are destroying them. And where's their cavalry? There he is. You can go help. Charge into those swordsmen there. And those 2 units of Samnite gladiators are tearing down those 2 units there, as I figured. Got some Equites and Cavalry Auxiliary on the wings here that they might send in. And our army's doing... Oh! Town Spearmen broke against enemy swordsmen here. So the Julii are starting to break a little bit. And, oh, we lost our guys already. And, yeah, the Julii are breaking on the extreme flanks, but the early Legionary cohorts, Principes, and Samnite Gladiators are holding pretty well in the middle. So I think they'll be okay. As long as the general's still in it. Looks like they're having a general brawl here. Vindex versus Amulius Publius Julius. Looks like Amulius Publius Julius is winning. Vindex is going to retreat. He's going to hit with a couple javelins. I don't think he lost any guys there. And yeah, these Samnites are definitely tearing it up. And these swordsmen taking out some Equites here, or Cavalry Auxiliary. I'm really watching Barbarian Elite there as well. They could probably Barbarian Elite can probably take out the Samnites pretty well too. Looks like Amulius Publius Julius is going to attack the Vindexian commander in an epic brawl there. Samnites look like they're winning. Principes and stuff look like they're winning there. And more equitate fights. The battle pretty much looks in our favor, even though we're losing quite a few men. But our main units are still alive, which is really all that matters. And it looks like our army has joined the fight here. We can engage these war bands. They're getting fired at by the enemy artillery. Or our allied artillery, I should say. We can engage them. And we should be able to take those out. Hopefully, if we can kill a unit, that'll be helpful. Yeah, but enemy commander has died. Well, not the main commander, but a secondary commander, so that's cool. That'll help the Julii in the future. Move our Hastati up. We're engaging this warband here with our unit. And if we get some help from the Julii Principes right there, that'll be nice, but guess not. Put our phalanx down and engage them. And we'll charge into the back here with our other Hastati. And we should be able to handle this unit, I think. There, yeah! There we go. We took out a unit. So we are helping a little bit. Very nice. And we got some skirmisher warbands retreating. I wonder if they're... Oh, it looks like they're calling a retreat. It does. Yeah. It does look like the Gauls are calling a retreat. Some of their units didn't hear the message, apparently. But, yeah. Oh, it looks like they're going to leave their Barbarian Elite here. That's unfortunate. They're going to... There's way too many Samnites for them to take out, even though they will damage the Samnites quite a bit. Unfortunately, they didn't hear the message. We can charge into this unit of swordsmen here. That is actually defeating the Principes, so that'll be very helpful if we can take them out. Oh! Oh. There we go! Okay, good. We took out Vindex there. So that works. And we may be able to take out these swordsmen here. Oh, no, we're routing. Why are we routing? Why are you routing? Why? Why? Oh, our whole army's gonna rout. That's beautiful. I'm shaking my... If you can see me, I'm shaking my head. These swordsmen somehow are able to tear up like 6 Roman units. These swordsmen are like the champions of Gaul, basically. Although they are fighting to the death now, so okay, we got these units. But they did take out a few of ours before they started fighting to the death. And the early legionary cohorts are going to throw some peel at them, finish them off. There we go. And is that the last unit? I'm not sure. We'll find out in a sec. Yep, it was. We'll just end the battle. There's really no point in continuing. We did kill 240 of them, so that's not too bad. We did help the Julii take out Vindex and his army, so I'd say that went pretty well. Vindex tried to order a retreat, but he was killed in the retreating process, unfortunately for him. So they lost another good commander. Macedon wants a ceasefire. You know, I'll take it. We don't really have guys in the area. Let's get some trade rights as well. There we go. Just be wary that the other Romans are at war with you, so you're just getting a ceasefire with us isn't going to help. Might as well get him. We need as many family members as we can get. We're kind of low. Cornelius Secavor. Interesting. Actually, he seems like a good candidate to send on a mission to Macedon, perhaps. We'll worry about that, though, a little bit later. Dockyard finished in Lily Bomb, so trade there is going to be skyrocketing. Skyrocketing, says Sean Connery. Build a temple of shattering because it's a little disappointed with us. And we'll build an arena in Sparta because it's a little unhappy as well, says Sean Connery. Okay, I'm shut up now. And Kydonia, we can put up the tax rate again, build another temple. You know, should be well. I'm just really tired and not feeling good all of a sudden. I was feeling really good at the beginning of this episode, and now I'm... Ugh. But we'll keep going. Gaius is still alive. We can cancel these archers now that we have a ceasefire. Auxilian archers sounds better. Get a more balanced little force there. And they still have armies in our area, but they are not that strong. And oh, the Brudii are sieging Larissa here. So the Brudii are launching attacks on Macedon now. So now it's Brudii versus Macedon, basically. So that's fine. Let's see. Senate wants Macedon dead, probably because they betrayed us. Senate doesn't really care about Carthage. Senate doesn't want a war with Numidia. Oh, the Julii have the highest Senate rating, but us and the Brudii have the highest populace rating. But we're competitive with each other still, so that's good. Eventually, I want to pull away in some of the ratings with them, but may not happen for a while. And there we go. The Julii are sieging Massilia, so they're doing. If they can take Massilia and take Lugdunum up there, maybe take Narbo, Martius, they'll be hurting the financial stability of the Gauls, and it'll make taking Batavium a lot easier because they won't be able to retrain. So I guess that's smart. But good backfire. And the turn looks like the Macedonians defended. Pontus is going to help us kill some rebels, so thank you, Pontus. Very nice of you. I appreciate. And the turn has arrived. We got to the next turn. Brudii getting some larger forces in here, perhaps trying to take Thessalonica. Scythia has gone to war with Macedon as well, so Macedonia is going to have a little hard time. Gaul and Spain have gone to war. I guess Spain is going to focus northward now. Capua has finished its dockyard. Julius Scipio, the master of everything, here will build blacksmith. Blacksmith. I don't know. And one more turn until we can get some of these elite troops here. And we'll go ahead and build a blacksmith there as well so we can get some better units. Numidia. Oh, they have a large force here. But we're sieging Thapsus. Thapsus is not yours. You can go take that. Go down there and take Lepsis Magna while we go take Thapsus. Come on, do it. Do it. You know you want to do it. Yeah. Sha da da da. Da 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 da. Can't touch this. I've lost it, haven't I? Okay, let's deposit our agents over here. I guess we have a diplomat too. I forgot about. We can deposit him in Sparta with this other diplomat, who is quite old actually, so a replacement is nice. And put the diplomat or put the assassin there, and we can take this navy and go help combine it with the other navies here. Again, we're not at war with Macedon currently, but we may have to fight them navally, and we have a little extra naval power here, so that's nice. I don't know if we have enough, but maybe we do. And we'll save it in... And oh, that's a big army attacking site on there. So good luck, Egyptians, fighting that off. Looks like, yeah, we're going to have to attack Pontus at some point. We need to... Yeah, we don't want Pontus to become a great empire of destruction. And, oh... Moist Julius has attacked Captain Dumnarex, who has almost double his men. Although he is a captain. He has some experienced units. I don't know, Amulius. This is kind of a little rash of you. The balance bar is in our favor because we're Romans. So they're always racist for the Romans. Prejudice, affirmative action against the Romans, or for the Romans, I guess. They have injured Samnites. They have a lot of ballistas and onagers. That actually might win the day because of morale. Those will lower the enemy morale. So, yeah, I think they have a chance. Veni Vidi Vici. Or Veni Vidi Vici if you're speaking Italian. But I believe Latin does not include the ch sound, so Veni Vidi Vici, I believe, is correct. Although, I don't know. Leave a comment if I'm saying it wrong, like I usually do. And starting the battle here. Looks like we entered the battle as normal. That's fine. A little less troops than last time, but we have some. Order our orders, yeah. And we'll line up here with our men. Oops, forgot the barbarians. Order up there. Put our guys there. And we'll send those guys on a suicide mission to attack the enemy noble cav, barbarian nobles. Take off that and run them. All should go well. Why do they stop sometimes? I don't know. They have a hard time following orders when they're coming in offside the map. I guess I can understand that a little. But Oh, it looks like they're going to engage enemy cavalry immediately here. Equites versus barbarian cavalry, and we'll see who wins. Equites got the charge, so they have a little bit of an advantage. But it looks pretty even. It says victory is assured to the Romans. Perhaps, if they get these town watch in here, that will definitely help the Romans. Yeah. Oh, but the Equites are routing, so that does change things a little bit. Barbarian cavalry are going to charge into these town watch and separate them very nicely. Very good job by the barbarian cav there. Whoever's commanding the Gauls is definitely doing pretty good, and they may actually win against those town watch. We're actually going to charge in our cavalry to go help this. Equites routing there. Not a good start for the Romans. Oh, let's move up our forces here. And let's see. Oh, looks like they routed the town watch, which means our cavalry is going to die. Oh my goodness, they killed the enemy general right away. So yeah, they definitely have a shot now. All they need to do is just kind of hurt their morale with artillery and such. Yeah, they don't really have much to counter this heavy Roman general, because they don't have any really heavy Roman generals of their own, and they don't have any really good units to counter. These swordsmen are getting outmatched by these town spearmen and Hastati. These Samnite gladiators are having a tough time against 2 units of swordsmen here. Unfortunately, they're shaken. They're losing quite a few men already, which isn't good for the Romans. If they're losing their best unit already. Oh, the artillery may be helping, though. If they can rout the units with the artillery, and the fact that they're lost their general, they may have a shot. But this whole pocket of Romans looks like they may lose. More Samnites over here that are possibly losing. They're getting hit by multiple sources of enemy units. And, oh, they are routing there. So, the first unit of Samnites is going. Very unfortunate for the Roman commander. It looks like, oh, enemy barbarian noble cav is taking out enemy Equites, or Roman Equites there. It's kind of nice to just kind of watch some battles and comment over them. Yep. Panic by fire attack. Yeah, and they're wavering. Okay, good. The Julii may be able to break those units there. This is a very equal battle, I'd say. You know, it says the Romans are winning, but I'd say it's pretty equal. They may be charging into this. Enemy army's routing. Oh, they took out that 1 unit of barbarian noble cavalry. So good for them. The Samnite gladiators are getting hit hard, though. Oh, yeah, they got this warband in the back of these Stadi and stuff here. It'll be very tough for these guys to win. Although it is an early legionary cohort, which is better than anything the Gauls have on the battlefield currently. And these barbarian cavalry are going to charge into these Principes. Can the Principes hold on? Can they hold on against these barbarian cavalry? They're wavering. They're wavering. Can they get this missile load off and make them rout? Oh, I don't know. But, oh, our army's fighting. We got to engage these guys here. And I think we are going to do that. And put down our spears, engage them. And looks like their general is doing, or the Roman general is doing pretty good work against them. But these swordsmen will hurt the general. There we go. See, yeah, you might want to get out of there. Come on, Amulius Publius Julius, get out of there. I believe that's his name still, right? And oh, some of the Gauls are starting to rout probably because of artillery fire. So this little pocket of Romans is going to win over here. It looks like these early legionary cohorts are proving their worth against the Gauls. And it is these military advances that are helping the Julii finally get an upper hand in this war. Our army over here is not doing so hot, and we just lost our general, our captain, and our Hastati are routing. Not good. Not good. Got some guys back from routing. Send them into the action. Looks like we're going to lose once more, but that's fine. Perhaps the Julii can win. Perhaps we've helped them enough, basically, is what I'm getting at. Artillery fire is helping the Romans, but they are routing. The Samnites are routing once more. And they may lose their general if they're not careful. He may just rout, or they may lose him altogether. He's routing. So that's not very smart by the Julii. Probably should have thought of that a little sooner. But they did rout the Gauls over on this flank. So it looks like the Gauls won over here and the Julii won over there. So, pretty equal. And we'll see who wins this battle ultimately. Hopefully, us. The battle bar is still pretty pretty much what it was at the beginning. So that means both sides have lost equal numbers, I would say. Some of our guys are coming back, which is nice. We can maybe mount an offensive against them once more. Do some more damage. Help out the Julii. And we'll move these guys up. Cry command. Move these guys up. Fire at will. And, oh no, they're routing right away. Shoot! And our entire army is routing. Fallen heroes all. Yes. Captain Manius died. Captain Thing died. Captain Dumnerix died. No actual generals are dead in the making of this battle. And looks like the artillery. I would say the artillery is what won this, if indeed the Romans do win. There's still a chance that they may lose. Although the Gallic troops are exhausted. Here they are, though. They're going to charge the artillery, and they're wavering. Oh, the artillery engineers routed them with artillery support. Oh, that is a change. Well, there we go. I think the Romans won this then. If they're able to take out those units. I thought those guys would take out the engineers pretty easily. But I guess not. I guess they're just too debuffed. And they still have some troops here that they're going to send. The last 3 Gallic units, it looks like. Perhaps. Although both sides lost lots of men. The Julii don't have much left either. There's our last guy in the battlefield. Not even a Roman. He's a Greek. Shameful. Shameful. But, what can you do? And the onagers are firing at the enemy. So that'll weaken them before they even get up here. Again, this artillery advantage that the Julii did garner is what won them the day, ultimately, I believe. And there we go, it's routing already. Got some ballistic fire going there as well. I don't know where these guys are going, maybe perhaps to attack this little army here. We'll see, though. Or maybe they're just retreating, I don't know. Samnite gladiators fighting warbands. Samnites will beat warbands pretty much any time. But the Julii did lose a whole chunk of their Samnite gladiators. Samnite gladiators take 2 turns to train, and they're very expensive. So I don't know if it's really worth it to lose them like this. But they are about to win, I think. Come on. This is taking forever. Sorry about that. There we go. End the battle. Close victory. Amulius Julius lost a good chunk of his army. The Gauls lost a large chunk of their army, but we did end up winning that. So we push the Gauls for now. The Gauls. We push the Gauls. Nothing like putting S's in the wrong place, right? There we go. Victory is the Romans. And yeah, there we go. Waiting for the rebels to be done. There we go. And Senate offices assigned. We'll check that in a sec. Praetor. Oh, we do not have Pontifex Maximus. Oh, looks like the Brudi and Julii are back into the Senate. I don't know what happened last office cycle, but Amulius Augustus. That's interesting. Wonder how you get the title of Augustus. I'm not sure. But we got a good chunk of our family members in there, so that's all good. Not disappointed. Agent found. Corinth, Macedon. Guys, Scipio. Oh, guys. Oh, guys, why'd you have to die there? Right when the enemy army, right when the Macedonian army comes up. We're going to have to build stone walls. We can build early legionary cohorts now. So we need to build those to defend against Macedon. And we can engage Macedonian ships and stuff. I don't know if we want to go to war, though. Might want them to declare war. It looks like, yeah, the Brudi are engaging Thessalonica. If they can take that, Macedonia will be crippled quite a bit. So we'll have to watch out for that. Hopefully the Brudi can lay a blow into them. Because we don't have any generals over here anymore. So we can't really go on the offensive effectively. We'll build some more units there. We'll send these guys out on the ship. These guys will go help at Rhodes. Rhodes is kind of our critical mass point. So we need to go send our army over there. And construction. Syracuse has built the awesome center. And we'll see these guys here. Legionary cohorts, very powerful. Look at that, 13 armor. 13 armor. And we'll get 6 of those. We could trade Praetorian cohorts, but they take 2 turns, and statistically they're not too much better than legionary cohorts, so I don't really need them. Later game, though, we're going to want armies of Praetorian cohorts, basically. Build an army in Corinth. Roads, we're already building walls, so that's good. Everything's looking good. We got plenty of money, so if it really gets down to it, we can start hiring a lot of mercenaries and stuff. But hopefully it doesn't get to that. Guy Scipio died. Flavius the engineer got tax farmer. That's all right. I think he's lost. Yeah, he's lost all of his influence, but he's a good manager, and I think he's got a lot of negative unhappiness traits. So he's got a lot of plus happiness traits, I guess is what I was trying to say. Idiot. Jeez. We can get rid of that 1 unit of 1 mercenary hoplite, and we can move back behind the city because I don't want to be the forefront of the attack. We'll defend the city, but we won't get attacked. Brudii did take a Quincium, so that's nice for them. Brudii are expanding of late. If they can't take Thessalonica and Larissa, they'll definitely be better than us, I think. Sabotage Athens with our assassins here. Try to take out their stables and barracks. We fail at the barracks, but we hit the stables. That's okay. No cavalry for them. They can still train some infantry, though, if they want. Get our spy over here. Right there. Perfect. They're training peasants. They must be desperate. Peasants are a cheap way to get garrison strength. So, I think that's all we're going to do today, guys. So, thank you for joining us, and we'll merge these navies here. And hopefully next time we can continue the war with Macedon, get an upper hand with the Brudii, and take some settlements in Africa. So, thanks for joining me. This is Braden Lord signing out. Peace.